Hey everybody, and welcome back to another map first impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at Estancia Lapacho. This map is from Farm Sim 17's Platinum expansion, and it has been brought over to Farm Sim 19 just one day after Farm Sim 19's launch. So this is the first official mod map for Farm Sim 19. This map can be found over at the farmingsimulator.com mod hub, or you could download it from the mod section in the game itself. Let's go ahead and jump on into the map. And just like the other Farm Sim 19 videos, I have chosen to start this in new farmer mode. There you can go. We can see the map. And we're going to use our retrievers again. Let's go ahead and pull on up the log and watch the map load out. It will be interesting to see if this map has that same warning that we saw on the other two maps. A little bit of time to load up. Yeah, Fetchel Burn map did this with me earlier also. I'm not seeing the warning that we were seeing from the other map. It was interesting. The other map loaded up slow the first time when we were doing new farmer mode, but the other times it just loaded up lickety split. All right, no warnings or errors in the log whatsoever. And here we go. Here is our career start point. So those of you that had purchased the Farm Sim 17 Platinum expansion, you'll know this map fairly well. But there are probably some folks out there, maybe a fair number of folks out there that actually haven't purchased the Platinum expansion. And therefore, this is your first exposure to Estancia Lapacho. Let's go ahead and take a look at the PDA. And let's go over to our lands, and you can see we own this section here for 1 and field 2. There are plenty of other areas around the map to purchase. Look at this whole 1.7 million for this big section of woods. 100,000. I think the wood. This is a sawmill. $900,000. And field 6 is really just field 6. Be interesting how they have split these fields up and everything. Oh, look, we could buy the whole city and everything. The BGAs. Yep, there's the BGA. $176,000 for the BGA. All right, let's get it back out of that. We start out by owning fields 1 and 2, as you can see by when we looked at the land section. Let's go ahead and look at the starting equipment. So we start out with the Fiat 13 DT, 1300 DT, case 7210 as our two starting tractors that range in horsepower from 150 to 170. We've got the New Holland TX32 harvester. Got the pickup truck, the old style pickup truck, the Straudeman SEK 802 tipper, slash bale trailer, all kinds of things you can use for that one. TX32 header for the New Holland harvester, the grain header. Then we've got the cultivator and the Amazon seeder. We've got a different grain silo here for this map. This was different than the base game grain silos. And then we've got the farm storage shelter and then the farmhouse itself. So far in 3 different maps, we have seen different buildings for each particular map, which is rather interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look. We've got, once again, a unique farmhouse right there. Let's go back. look at silos. Got the base grain silo, silo extension. Okay. Miscellaneous. Interesting enough, it doesn't look like we can place a silo that comes with the map. Pins all look the same. All right, well, let's go ahead and explore here. Again, we are in new farmer mode. So in new farmer mode, we have base equipment and we have buildings. So in the Platinum expansion, we could actually go inside this house. And once again, we can do that. Wander around. This house was really well decorated and set up from the Platinum expansion. See that that continues on through FS19. Not able to go upstairs anymore. Used to be able to go upstairs, but looks like we're being blocked from going up those steps. These steps. No, we're being blocked. Those steps. This door opened. Open anymore. Alright, let's go ahead and get on outside here. This is part of the decoration. It'd be interesting to see if this exists in the other play modes also, as just general deco for the map. Got our pool around back still. Right. So interesting enough, we didn't start with any sugarcane equipment. When this map came out, obviously it was the sugarcane expansion. So we had gotten a fair bit of sugarcane equipment as part of the starting equipment, but that is been really minimized this time around. This was a water trigger, I think, in the other map, the 17 version. And then we've got this building. It's really nice because there was lots of storage, lots of places to put things. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to reset the map and come on in here in farm manager mode, which all of these buildings should be gone. A little depressed that we can't put this down, this exact silo down. Really nice if we could. So when I come back, we will be in farm manager mode. And here we are in farm manager mode. As the first thing glaringly obvious, you can see the house is gone. The hangar and the plane is still there, as is the little garage here off to the side. But the house is gone. But hey, at least we've got a pool. And let's see what else. We obviously don't have our farm shed there. Instead, we've got a big pad of gravel. Concrete, I believe it is. And then our silo's missing. And of course, we don't have any starting equipment. But we do have 1.25 million, basically $1.25 million. And if we look here at the PDA, we can now basically pick what land we want to buy. If we want to buy our base farm again, well, we've got $552,000 in expenses to pick that up. Or we could pick any one number of other places to basically set up our shop. Interesting, it looks like we'll have to. No, this is a soccer field. I think I remember. So say it looks like there's another unmarked field on this map, as we had seen in the European map, but that was, I think that's a soccer field. All right, now we're going to go ahead and load up, start from scratch, just to see if the dollar values are any different, because I suspect there are ways that map authors are going to be able to customize all three of these various play modes. And once again, we are back in start from scratch mode. Our buildings are missing, as you can see, and we have $500,000, which seems to be the typical starting amount for start from scratch mode. So beyond that, that's pretty much the only real differences between that and um, farm manager mode. Let's go ahead and um, pick up our little Mahindra here so we can fly or drive around in that. But before we do that, let's jump in the train and go for a ride. Now we've gotten a different train. This is the North American train. Let's go. Got a different train here than we've had in the Platinum Edition. Platinum Edition had a really run-down train. It looked kind of Europeanish. There we have the animal dealer. Here we have one of the train transfer silos. We're over here on the west side of the map. I like this map because it's got that deep, dark red dirt. It's just a different color than you are used to seeing. Got our BGA with the in-ground Silo King and the old Farm Sim 17 digestate tank there. Be interesting to see if we get that digestate trigger, because we weren't getting that for the other maps. And I'm kind of wondering if this train is running in the opposite direction as what the train was doing on the Platinum expansion. It's been a long time since I was in that expansion to remember. We have the train sell point. This is a train only sell point. I remember this one because it's all rather dirtied up. It was rather interesting to explore. And here we've got that really awesome bridge. The iconic bridge for this map. Those arches, the long downhill run. This map was the first map where you had bushes that you could plow up and basically destructible foliage. We now seem to have destructible foliage as a base item in the other Farm Sim 19 maps, so that's really great for folks that want to go out of their way and make their own fields. Here we have the Sawmill. It's just like the Sawmill from Platinum expansion. Way off in the distance, I believe that is where the pig farm used to be, maybe. Of course, those are no longer here because you now are placing your own animal areas. Coming up to an additional silo transfer area. Then the shop. Right there, our vehicle shop, which is right down the street from our starting location. Map also had really nice decorative items. It was kind of a nod to the new 19 maps, where we had like buses and other things that had fallen or driven off the side of a bridge and were kind of buried in the water. Kind of a nod to that car that was headfirst into the river on the North American map. There's that soccer field I was talking about, thinking it was a, that would be a nice flat spot to put an animal zone or something if you wanted to. Then we've got the third silo transfer station. There's 3 on the map. I've seen the other 2. This map continues with the ambient sounds. I don't know if you can hear it, but I heard a woodpecker back there. Looks like we have gotten added barges going up and down the river here. Well, this is about where we hopped on the train. Let's go ahead and tab off to our little Mahindra. And at that point, let's go ahead and explore the map a little bit. Let's see here. Let's go around this way. Head on over here into town. I remember the Platinum Edition map. Really liked the town. It was very vibrant and colorful, but it was a bit dirty, a bit grungy and everything. Be interesting to see if it's still grungy and dirty, or if they've done any cleanup work. Doesn't look like it. It looks like it's still kind of grungy and dirty. We've got that awesome huge bridge there. Too bad we can't go up on that. We have one of the sell points. Kind of have to curb hop in order to get up into this, back up into this particular sell point. And this sell point is, I believe it's the bakery. Yes, it is. It is indeed the bakery. Let's head on over here to the spinnery, which I think, if I'm remembering right, is down here at the docks. Got the plaza there with the sheep. I think that's a sheep up on its hind legs, rearing up like that. Here we are. Here is the spinnery that, of course, will take not only our wool now, but also our cotton. Whoa! This is why I like this little retriever. I like the Gator from 17 when I used that, because I can just kind of squeak through things. A little public plaza, a park area here. Tile area. It'd be nice. It'd be neat if this was running and like flowing with water. Instead, it's kind of run down, kind of dirty and grungy. Gives you the impression that it used to look nice, but now no one cares. Repair it. Now we're going to kind of come over here to the lesser desirable side of town. Now all of a sudden it's gotten super trashy. Vacant lots. We've got that soccer field. A little disappointed that in 19 we don't seem to have an achievement that's related to like basketball or soccer or anything like that. Football. That barge. Get over here to see if that barge is moving or is stationary. Let's see here. Put our reticle right there. He looks like he's pretty much stationary. I don't see him moving, but so there was a screenshot down here. Let's see if I can replicate it. that dealt with early on. It was basically showing the lighting differences between 19 and 17. I think it was right around here somewhere because it had sheen off of this water or something. I think it had to do with this bridge and everything. Right here is that cell point. Let's carry on. So we don't need to check field sizes anymore because we don't buy fields. We just buy land that includes fields. We are at the sugar mill. Lots of water puddles around through here. This is where we would bring our sugar cane, our sugar beets. We would dump them right here. Be interesting to see what folks can do with that now that we have access to the assets that are here on this map. This is fuel point. I think this was the only fuel point on the map back in 17 days. Interesting to see. We don't have a fuel icon. Let's have a regular white icon. Lime station is all the way. I was going to see. I wonder where that lime station was. Let's head on back here to the animal dealer. We have a hay, straw, and grass sell point, as well as our animal dealer trigger here. And let's go down this road. I think this road might be the road that takes us over to the BGA. Yep. So that will take us back to the train transfer station. Let's go ahead and up tree. So let's go ahead and drive through there and just take a look at that real quick. Where you would dump grain into the transfer station. Pipe back here is where you would get it out if you were going to put it on a trailer. Of course, that's where you dump and pull out, put it on the train. Old crickety squeaky windmill here. Pretty cool asset. Oh, big bumps. And here we are at the BGA. Let's see if this scale works. The other two scales didn't work. We're at 931 units of measurement, weight. We've got our sell point there. Or BGA or digestate. Let's see what we get here with the F1 menu. No, we don't get anything anymore. It's interesting. The digestate. Oh no! I mean to jump in it. We are. Of course, we've got two long bunkers here for our silage compaction. And in 19, you no longer have free access to the BGA. If you want to compact silage, you're just going to have to buy it. You're going to have to own the BGA in order to make use of it. It's a train. Up on the train tracks so we can get up here to this area. Oh, here is the train stopped. Just come through here real quick. And that's fine. I'll stop here because this cool little observation area here to kind of look out over the map. It's a little hard to see with all this foliage and everything, but it really is a really nice, attractive map for the area. Let's go on here and just check this out for anyone that hasn't seen this before. Didn't get Platinum Edition. Maybe you didn't play on the Estancia map before. It's all just kind of decorational, not a lot going on. Again, a little bit trashy. Nice shiny texture on that. Jump back to our retriever. And then, just for fun, let's go down this little path. So like I said, I think used to drop us out over at either at the sheep or the pig area. We don't have that anymore. And you could put an animal area over here. It should be flat enough for it. Let's see, now we're down a little bit below the foliage. Really look out across there. I think this is where one of those animal areas was. Of course, we can't put anything down there until we buy the land. Let's see here. Let's head this way and go check out that lime station. Missed the turn. Missed the turn. Here's the lime fill point. Looking to spread lime on the map or on your fields. Try not to get trees Oh, oh, oh. Spun out. I was trying not to get trees in your all's face. It's okay, we can go this way. Then jump the tracks over to the sawmill area. We are at the sawmill area. To our left, we've got the sell point for wood chips, and to our right here, we have the sell point for logs. We have what looks like two sell points because there used to be a crane there. Cranes are gone. That was to unload the log car. That's been taken out apparently. Cranes aren't a thing anymore. Interesting. Nice little decorative area. I don't know if this was like supposed to be a church. I guess it probably is with all of this elaborate decoration and things. Probably was supposed to be a church. Maybe it's just a super elaborate house. I don't know. Grass, it's pretty cool how the grass just moves away. Just gonna go over here real quick and just explore this. This is where we had in the Platinum Edition there was a bus under the water. Let's see, is the bus still under the water? Yep. There's the bus. It's hard to see. Go under the water. Oh. Car. Not to get up under there. Not a. This is where the pigs were over here. That's it. The pigs were right there where that is. Cool old architecture, kind of rundown little tower. All of that's from Platinum Edition. Over here we had a car that was off the side of the road. It looks like it's still there. Yep. Rundown car. Well, guys, that is basically it. That is the Estancia Lapacho map, available over at the FarmingSimulator.com mod hub, or in the in-game mod hub. This is the Platinum map from FarmSim 17's Platinum expansion that was brought over into FarmSim 19. Let me know in the comments what you think of this map. How do you think it compares to the other maps that are included with 19? And until next time, guys, let's just see. That bus here. Is that the bus? I think that's the bus. Something under that water there. Can't see it too well, but there's something under that water there. Alright, guys, so until next time, happy farming.